guys, welcome back to another video, and this is my day in the life of being a BLU-TUBER. I have sat on this video for a while in terms of when to start this. As you can see, I've pushed the camera further back so that it gives you more of a wider view. But I've just literally filmed my haul video for the month, and this is probably a good topic to talk about while being a BLU-TUBER, some of the things that I have to do in terms of keeping all my pickups for the month in one place so that I've got everything in line and how I run the channel. Basically, this is, like I say, a bit of a behind the scenes to how I do things. And then down here then I have all of this stuff here. So yeah, there's so much to do. I've just finished the video, so now my process, what do I do after I've filmed that whole video? Of course, normally new packages will come in like this. I'll film, this is one that I need to actually film and actually do a video on. I'll then go through the video and then determine when that video is going to go up. So of course those pickups are not part of this whole video for September because that video is not out yet. So when the video goes up, or you know, the kind of this video, the whole video that goes up is kind of the cut-off, of course, of that's the end of the month now, start of the next month. That makes sense. I've also got how I organize my collection then. So now that I've done that video, I've got everything in 4K. I've got my Blu-rays. I've got a separate Blu-ray section over there, so we've got to go through that. But then yeah, everything's in alphabetical, so I've got to go through this, move everything on. It's one of the most annoying things to do. But I guess as a BLU-TUBER, I only do it once a month rather than, I guess, if you buy a new pickup once a week, some people might be moving their things once a week. So yeah, one easy one though will be things like box sets. I tend to put my box sets all together, so we'll put that one up there. That goes nicely, lovely. You can't see it, but yeah. TV shows as well are quite straightforward. They go over there, and then the rest then are all good to go. So yeah, it's also really annoying when you like film a video and then you notice you've actually got a bit of mark on your actual new slipcover that you just bought today. How annoying is that? Look at that, but it's on the inside still. So I will just go through in order now and put in these in alphabetical order. So W last, that's actually a Blu-ray. There we go. So that's those in order of what's got to go on the shelf behind me now. So it's just a case of literally putting them in and moving them on. And some people might think that, oh, you know, you run it when you run the channel, like you're running it too seriously, but I'm quite OCD in myself anyways. I like things to be in its specific place. And yeah, there's no crime against that, is there? You do what you want to do. It's my collection. It's how I want to organize this. So yeah. So first thing I do, move this along. So 28 days later, we'll go in there. Lovely. And then I'm left with this one then, which I just take that out and move that along, the next one, and so on and so forth, I guess. And so, yes, I'm now sorted with the 4Ks. Yep, I am wearing Star Wars pajamas around the house because that's what I do when I'm like behind the scenes, you know. This month I have 2 new vaults, which I need to actually figure out where I'm going to put them. I haven't decided yet, so I'm going to leave these just out and about on the side because, as I say, need to do a bit more rejigging up the top in terms of where those things go. The next thing I do then when I go for my Blu-rays is go through, you know, movies versus collection-y bits. So I have a collection-y bit over there, which we'll show you in a second. So things like Fresh would just be seen as a movie. I've got TV show, they're separate. These are the slipcover things, they're all separate. That's like a movie thing, but again, I'll put that similar to the vaults because I don't really know what I'm doing with that yet. These then just are films, another slipcover horror one. Films, How to Train Your Dragon. This one will go with all of the Marvel stuff, so put that there. This is another one here. These are the next start of a new collection, so these are the Disney ones. They're going to all go together over there. And then the rest of these, all movies except Les Mis. Les Mis is classed as music, and I have like a little music section over there. So yeah, so of that, these are the only films that are there. That one goes up there in terms of the Marvel stuff. One other thing that I do with my Blu-rays actually is I go through and I separate my Blu-rays into what I have seen and what I haven't seen. Just so I like to have a section of things that I've never seen before and I can make a decision on. So I've seen that, haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon, I've seen Matilda, I haven't seen Fred Claus, I have seen The Holiday, I have seen Home Alone 2, I've seen Fresh, Sinister I've never seen, Mortar Guy, Salmon, I don't think I've ever, yeah, them ones I haven't seen. I have seen We Bought a Zoo, but I haven't seen Mr. P-Boy, so that'll go down there. So a pretty even split in terms of new pickups that I haven't seen, ones that I have. So yeah, so they go onto the shelf now in that order. So moving this out of the way, my light. So I just put that there to try and light it up a little bit. That's quite good, actually. This is my section now of all of my stuff that I have in terms of collection-y bits. So you can see Taylor Swift and music is there. Les Mis will just follow the music one straight away. Although I'm going to be doing some rejigging with this, actually, which you'll see now. So I put in some Funkos here just because I didn't really know what to do with them initially, because I got a solution coming soon with the Funkos. But what I want to do is I want to rejig this around. Definitely what I want to do is put the Disney ones in the top left. So that's actually happening right now. So we're going to start that. So of these Disney ones, make sure they're all in order. They're going to go here. So that's the start of my Disney shelf. I can fit 10 in each box. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves. I think there's about 60 classics at the moment. So theoretically, the whole top shelf will be all Disney by the time they're done. We've got the horrors there as well, the Halloween ones. We've got a spare box there. We've got the Sony classics as well there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the Sony classics up over there. Actually, I'm going to move them that way. Yeah, I'll move the Sony classics this way. And I think what I'll do, I'm going to move the horrors up. And then the music ones can go underneath then. Again, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it, but for the next month they can stay like this and I can make a decision then, I guess. You know, you just want it to be, you want it to look sick, don't you, But I definitely want the Disney ones up the top, I think, is my thing. But I'll move the horrors up for now, because we've got quite a lot of those. Right, so we've got a slot into new ones. So Friday the 13th goes there after The Exorcist. Get Out goes there as well, just before Halloween. And then The Thing looks like it's more towards the end. Here we go, yeah, so The Thing goes after The Shining. That goes there. So really, really growing that collection, to be honest. And it's pretty cool to see it grow. These are a few other ones in a collection, like the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey stuff. So they can all go there. We've got our musicals there then. So what I'll do is I'll just push the premiums up to the music. We'll put a Funko Pop in here. A Funko Pop in this one. Then out the way. And then down here, got some more boxes free. You can't see this. I've got the TV show. So I have an entire TV shelf on this one. You can see Fringe and Breaking Bad, but this entire shelf is growing, to be honest. So that'll be fine for the next month, as I say. The collection area is starting to grow. I do want to do something with these VHS tapes. I'm not really pleased with them being there. I kind of want Harry Potter. I'd like to have Pirates of the Caribbean, like loads of different sets up on the top, but it's not really tall enough for that. And yeah, all of this needs to move, I think, so that I can get the other stuff off the shelf over there, like my big box sets, because it's taking up a lot of space over there. Star Trek and stuff need more room, so I want to put them on there, line them up, I think. Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? So now we have the Blu-rays to actually put up what I have seen, what I haven't seen, everything. The top 2 and a bit rows is everything I have seen. All of this 3 rows I haven't seen, so obviously got a lot more than I haven't seen versus what I have. So yeah, there's so much to keep me going in this space, let me tell you. But I normally just put these on the shelf for now and kind of sort them out closer to the time. There we go. We'll sort them out off camera, because it's the same thing, moving them on, pushing them around. Yeah. Another big thing that's really important to me is, as we did touch on at the beginning, is organizing packages. So I've got packages coming in every single Friday. I do a mail video. All those green ones, they are mail. I just have to be organized with it, that much so that I have to have a whiteboard over there. I don't want to show too much on it because there's video titles on there and whatnot that I want to work on, so yeah, I'll try and blur it as best I can. But yeah, I plan as much as I can on there, to be honest, and try and organize things in the best way that I can. And whatnot. To the point, all of the videos that I have done, of course, I've ticked off all of the things, but then ones that I haven't yet filmed, I've got the 2 dots there, so that, you know, those ones are like not yet filmed, and all of that. But it just helps me stay scheduled, stay on track, know what I'm doing, and also the order that I need to do things in. So do I need to film things in a particular order? Do I need to actually film a mail video today because that's due? What's not? And it's been quite intense the last couple of days because at the point of this video going out, I'm actually really close to, you know, doing videos for when I'm on leave, but I'm taking a bit of break. But I don't want to go from YouTube because I want the channel to still thrive while I'm taking time off for the baby. So all the videos that I've been doing and planning and filming are ones that I can upload anytime. They're not date sensitive, they're not unboxings, they're not this, they're not that. I can just do them whenever. And yeah, having a plan helps. So that is pretty much it says day in the life of a BLU-TUBER, but that's why I kind of waited till the end of the month, and that's what happens at the end of the month for me being a BLU-TUBER, I guess, in terms of I'm very much sorting out the room. I've got packages coming in, I've got a plan when I'm doing things, organize the shelves, make it look all good for the backdrop when I'm sat here filming my videos. And then of course when it comes to the videos, I need to sit here. I use my MacBook to actually edit my videos, and I edit in the order that I need based on, of course, the whiteboard over there. And it works quite well, to be honest. I do have a mate that actually helps me and does my shorts for me on the channel. He was quite busy recently, so I had to do them, but for the large part I do have some help from that point of view, which helps me out massively because the shorts take up a lot of time to actually get them in and whatnot. So yeah, it can, you know, be a big job, I guess, doing all of that. And pretty much working from home is a massive benefit for me in the YouTube channel because pretty much every lunch hour that I get, it's like YouTube hour. Whether or not it's like 5 o'clock in the evening till 6, I'll do a YouTube hour, or I'll do a YouTube hour 12 till 1 or 1 till 2, depending on my lunch falls. Scheduling is my best advice, because if you don't plan, then it's hard to actually get actual outcomes and whatnot. So without planning, I would not have done this many videos this year and been as successful and had time to do the research and editing and filming. Yeah, it's tough, but planning definitely gives you a head start. And there we go. That is what I do with my collection, how I manage my collection, the day in the life of a BLU-TUBER at the end of the month, what I do when the pickups come in, and how I store them away and reset for the next month. That is what I do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little insight into what I actually do behind the scenes, how I plan the videos. And if you want to see anything extra, any, more videos like this behind the scenes, let me know in the comments down below whether or not I answer your questions, or I actually follow that up with an actual video that you guys give me an idea to do. Like, how do you edit your videos? Like, how do you film, edit? What does that whole process look like? I don't know. Whatever your questions are, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want me to make a video on them, let me know. And of course, maybe it'll be added to my whiteboard over there and all of that. But if you are new here and you like what you see and you want to continue this journey on, there's a massive QR code there on the screen, of course. If you want to take out your phone, scan it while you watch me on your TV, that most people do, you can hit the subscribe button then on your phone there, and then it's super easy. And of course, the channel continues to grow and all is good. Thank you so much for watching though, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And of course, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.